Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Media Picker. My name is Brandon. If you're new here, this channel is about anything related to reselling a media online for a profit. If it's something you might be interested in learning about, please consider subscribing to the channel. We'd greatly appreciate it. Today, I have another haul video, but it's not your normal haul video that I do from like email from eBay. This I went and physically got, not from a thrift store, not from half price books, but from a pawn shop. So over the last weekend, which unfortunately you guys are going to see is well later on down the line, um, I stayed at my cousin's for Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. Came back recording this on Sunday, and this will air again many videos later. Um, we went all kinds of places. Went to thrift stores, record stores, pawn shops. This all came from one pawn shop. $1 piece, $27. There's a couple other ones mixed in from another pawn shop. There's 4, so those were a quarter piece. I spent $28 on all of these you're going to see here. I'll probably briefly just go through them all, the whole entire bag. And I've picked 6 or 7 I'm going to show. I'm not going to really show sold comps because a lot of them don't have any. However, just because it doesn't have any sold comps or sell-through rate doesn't mean you shouldn't pick it up, especially if it's a media like a CD. Sometimes these just have to wait to find the right buyer. You got to remember CD is long tail, media is long tail. It sit for a couple of years before it sells. Eventually, the right buyer will come along as long as it's priced fairly. And so these are priced. There's a few on eBay for these ones that I'm going to show you. However, there are none sold except for one, and I'll show you the sold comp for that. But I sell stuff all the time that doesn't have a previous sell-through rate over the last 90 days. So it does happen. So let's go ahead and start going through these. I'll start going through the ones I don't have any pictures for on eBay. So I'll pull those into the side. So first thing we've got is 3 Doors Down, 17 days. I've got 2 other 3 Doors Down CDs already here. I'm just going to lock this up with it. The disc is already spotless and clean. And so I'll have a 3-disc lot going up for sale pretty soon. This is pretty cool. I think I've got another Rock Set CD still available. Then I'll list Rock Set favorites from Crash Boom Bang. So it's like a sampler disc. There's 10 songs on here. So it's a nice little promo. Very cool. So kind of glad to have that in the collection. Not in the collection. Actually, I have this in my collection. This will be put for sale with another lot. So a lot of stuff I got for lots. Same thing here. NSYNC. This will be lotted up with other NSYNC and boy band, Backstreet Boys, so on and so forth. This is probably going to be listed on its own. I think it's got at least a $9-10 value. And again, for $1, not too bad. Some of these I am going to clean. This one's probably one of them. This is the lead singer of Dokken. Don Dokken, Up From the Ashes. This one actually does need cleaning. Be listed probably on its own. Another one that may be listed on its own, I can't remember the value of this off the top of my head, is Rat Dancing Undercover. Again, paid $1. This is at least a $5-6 CD, so I'll probably lot this up with, take the sticker off, another Rat, The Cellar. So there's some pretty good stuff here. I was just here at this pawn shop back March 1st when I got went to see the Seven Dust concert. I bought some stuff from there and did well, and I obviously did well again. So obviously they get stuff cycling through there quite often. In the area I go, there's a couple colleges and roughly 120,000 people in that area. So there's a lot of avenues and chances to always get stuff turned into pawn shops and flip it. So it's one of the reasons why I love going down there. Dokken, under lock and key. I have other Dokken I'll lock this with. This one actually has, again, a little value on its own. I'll probably do it as a lot instead. It'll sell pretty quick. This is pretty cool. This is basically what they call nowadays yacht rock, which is kind of like 70s light rock, easy rock. I looked this up at the pawn shop. This was like $11-12 CD. Some of these compilations you gotta look for do have some value. A lot don't. Again, you just gotta do your research, which is why you're watching this channel, hopefully, because this will tell you what to get also. But this has yacht rock bands. You're talking like artists: Kenny Loggins, Christopher Cross, Michael McDonald, Ambrosia, Chicago, Air Supply, Doobie Brothers, Robert Dupree, Earth, Wind and Fire. I mean, it's actually a really good compilation. I actually thought about keeping it for myself, but this one I actually am probably keeping for myself because it's in pretty crappy shape as far as to resell. Like the artwork's pretty bad. This is Naughty Platinum Rock, which is basically a bunch of hair metal stuff. Kind of little naughty. Kiss, Danger, Danger, and the songs are kind of slided in. Shake Me, Tell Me What You Want. The titles are naughty, is what they're getting at here. Rock Me, Body Talk, Cherry Pie. Yeah, all good, solid hair metal stuff on there. This is going to be a lot. I do have some other Breaking Benjamin I'm going to list. This is Saturate. This is their debut album, which is really good. If you're unfamiliar with them, definitely check them out. This is one I believe has some value. I did not look it up. This is a single. It's If Madonna Calls by Junior Vasquez. I'm thinking it's $9-10, roughly off the top of my head. This currently listed for about 18 or 19 on eBay. It's a single. It's Marilyn Manson, third day of a 7-day binge and Deep Six. So it's a 2-track single. Again, paid $1. It's worth like 18 to 20, somewhere in that range. Papa Roach Metamorphosis. This will be a lot up with other stuff like that. I mean, okay, I've got some stuff on here that's not populated. Anyway, this is like a $35 CD. I'm going to test it. I didn't notice on this the deep scratch in this. Screaming Blue Messiah's Gun Shy. This is like $35 listed on eBay currently. There is a deep scratch that runs through one side to the other. And so I'm going to test and listen to the whole thing first. If it plays through, I'll list it. I'll probably clean it though too, so might help a little bit in the process. These are all that. Other stuff I'm going to lot together that I actually got from there. Metal, Deftones around the fur. Cases are trash, but the disc is clean, so artwork's in pretty good shape. That's why I bought it. Again, $1. Deftones, self-titled, also again $1. They didn't charge me any tax either, so these are literally $1 piece, nothing else more. Clean disc also. That's got to replace cases. Those will go for a little bit, and then I've got 4 Disturbed CDs I picked up. One definitely needs to be cleaned. So this will be a decent lot also that I might throw up for like out the check cost, but probably $20. Lost Children, 10,000 Fists, debut album The Sickness. As I knock some of them over, it's always fun. And Believe, debating about this one just because of the fact that the artwork's pretty. I don't think it's. No, it's not water damage. It's just. No, I'll still probably list it. It's just got a couple like vertical like bends / creases. I mean, it's not like creased, but you can tell it's a little wavy, but there's no water damage or anything. So, but so these 4 will be lotted together. So I think it's pretty good there. Also, again, these were all from a pawn shop, $1 a piece. Now let me show you the ones that have a little more value. I don't know which ones are all on here, so bear with me. I looked up a few of them. We've got Painted Black Paradise. Those are the cheapest prices currently listed. 18 brand new, free ship, $27.60. Obviously, that's probably not going to sell. No Solds, Disc is spotless. Probably throw mine up $13.98, $14.98 plus ship. Take offers, maybe sell for $12 and just get rid of it. Then pay $1. What is this? Okay, it's this guy. Where are you? Here you are. We've got Spectre Motion, Get Up and Go, Dance Pop, I'm trying to rock. I'll have to do a little research to find out actually really which one it really is. But that's the one listed on eBay 30. Maybe throw mine up for $24.98 plus ship. Take offer, sell for 20, hopefully. 4 or 5 more of these to show you. This is the one that does have a price comp. However, I'll tell you why I'm gonna price up for a little higher than what it sold for. We've got Phase 1 by Granger. As you can see, sold comps there, $1.88 or best offer, or $9.99 for delivery. Both sold the same day, which is actually kind of crazy. The cheapest one currently on eBay is $9.99 free delivery, and then it jumps up from there a little bit higher. I'll probably throw mine up for, I might throw it up for $9.98, $8.98. Again, I take offers, so run sales. Again, $1 into that, so not too bad there. Got Joe Scruggs Traffic Jams. It is like a kid CD. This one's actually that cover artwork's different than mine, but it actually is the same CD for $29.99 free delivery with the Barney CD. That's the picture there above it. The other listings that are on here have no pictures except for the last one. We got 2045, 2465, and then 3526, which is this exact CD I have right here. I believe this is pretty clean. Yeah, Discus Spotlight artwork's minor wear. So mine's in better shape than this one. These ones are in good condition. So I'll probably still throw it up even cheaper than that, just to see if I can try and push it along. $24.98 plus ship, maybe $27.98, and just go from there. This one's not worth a whole lot. Picked it up. This is actually the ones I got at the other thrift store where that was a quarter. So that's still worth picking up in this case here. Helmet Lottie Classics out of Africa. It's like orchestra type music here. I'll throw it up for price $6.98 plus ship. This one was pretty cool. I didn't even comp this at all. I just knew that it was worth more than $1, and I just grabbed it and just threw it in my pile. Smooth Blowing Up My Pager. It's a maxi single. This is like hip hop of some sort. This came out in '95. Obviously, that is what it looks like. This has the sticker on this. I can't really replace the case. Might be able to replace the back case, but it'll look kind of really odd with a really trash front case with the sticker on it and then the back case spotless. So I'll probably leave it as is. It is promo only, as it states there. This is $10. I'll probably throw it up $9.98, $10.98. I run sales, so probably sell cheapest on eBay if it does sell. And I actually do got the last two on here. We've got Ram Squad Random Access Money. This is hip hop. This is rare and out of print. Mine's not going to be worth as much as the ones listed, as this does have marker with a person's name on it. Why do people do that? Obviously to prevent theft. But still, I mean, come on. But so there's marker there on the front booklet. Oh, crap. This just fell on me, which isn't great. Let me grab it. And the holder's broke. There's marker also on the label. Ignore my post-it note. It just tells me what I paid for when I got it. Probably throw mine up $14.98, which is equal to the price of the lowest one listed there. It obviously will sell for less because I do have sales quite often. And last but not least, this one's got a little value also. It is Hellrel Streets Want to Know. Again, this is also hip hop. This is the official mixtape. Only person I recognize on here that's assisting him, like a featuring on a song, is Jules Santana. But this is it here. Again, paid $1. As you can see, $15.95 free delivery, $12.77. And then it jumps up from there to $28.95. So again, $11.98 probably, $12.98. Throw it in there. Actually, mine's probably in better condition than a couple of these. So, and plus it'll be in a clean case. Might throw it up $14.98. See what happens with it. People don't always buy the cheapest. They also they look for quality, what kind of condition is it in? Is it in better condition than the ones listed, cheaper? They'll buy a better condition one if they can, if it's not that much outrageous as far as price goes. But that is it. I showed you, I think, 30 CDs roughly, considering a couple from the other store. 28 bucks is what I spent on all this. I'd say that's pretty good, considering some of the prices. Just showed you some of the stuff. A couple you sell, I'll make my money back easily. And then some. Questions, comments, anything that, consider subscribing to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Click the like button, which also does help me out, and then click the bell for future notifications of other videos just like this. And that's it. I will catch you guys all on the next one. Bye, everybody.